Forget the ugly, clunky, chunky sneakers that have entranced fashion brands and their loyal customers in recent seasons. The NBA, the Brooklyn Nets, Nike, New Era, and Russell brands, among others, are being hauled into court over an ugly sweater. Suing, the New York-based brand behind the enduring line of colorful, Bill Cosby-esque knitwear, has called foul. To be exact, in response to the special, City Edition, jerseys that the Brooklyn Nets debuted last year, Suing has cried copyright, trade dress, and trademark infringement, among other claims in a lawsuit filed last week in a New York federal court. According to Suing's complaint, the Brooklyn Nets introduced a brand new, Nike-manufactured, City Edition, jersey ahead of the 2019 season, consisting of a black body and patterned, multicolored trim. On Twitter this past November, the Nets boasted about the team's new get-up, stating, "Introducing our Biggie-inspired 2018-2019 City Edition uniform." It turns out, the late Notorious B.I.G. was a fan of a certain type of sweaters, ones that bore the same colorful striped design as the Nets jerseys, going so far as to give a shout-out in his song lyrics to the brand behind his sweaters, Suing. Since its relocation from the Prudential Center in Newark to Brooklyn's Barclays Center in the summer of 2012 and its subsequent rebranding from the New Jersey Nets to the Brooklyn Nets, the basketball team has closely aligned itself, according to the New York Times, with the Brooklyn-born rap legend, hence, the jersey inspiration. The problem, according to Suing, while the Nike-created jerseys make use of a near-identical print to ones that adorn Suing sweaters, neither the sportswear giant nor the team itself ever received authorization to copy the heavily protected prints, thereby giving rise to a slew of infringements. The Nets jersey takes elements, per Suing, from its pea soup and ricotta patterns, which are protected by federal copyright law, which legally prohibits others from copying and displaying the prints, and creating new, original products that include the prints. More than that, though, Suing asserts that its prints enjoy even broader protections by way of trade dress law, a sective trademark law that covers the visual appearance of a product's design as long as the design signifies the source of the product to consumers. Image, Nets City Edition jersey. In other words, Suing asserts that its trade dress, which consists of a sweater with a central section that covers the torso and contains highly colorful individual vertical cables and ornamented sections consisting of multiple colors and intricate designs, sleeves showing horizontally the same color and intricate designs, and a raised knit that appears three-dimensional, serves that same functional as a brand's name or logo. When consumers see a garment with these elements, they know it comes from the Suing brand in much the same way as they know a bag comes from Chanel when they see a double C logo or a sneaker from Nike if it bears a swoosh design. The lawsuit was just filed last week, but attached to the lawsuit are letters exchanged between Suing's lawyers and those for the NBA, which show that the litigation has been brewing behind the scenes since November 2018, with the NBA fighting back against Suing's claims of infringement. In one letter, Michael Potenza, vice president and intellectual property counsel for the NBA, pushed back against Suing's claims that the jerseys are substantially similar to Suing's sweaters. This is significant, as substantial similarity is the standard used to determine whether a defendant has infringed another's copyright. In a subsequent letter, Potenza pointed out specific differences between the two parties' wares, noting that the jersey's stripes are different in terms of color, direction, and position than those on Suing's sweaters. Assuming the parties make it to trial, and do not settle the case before then, it will be up to a jury to decide whether the Nets jerseys are substantially similar to the original, copyright-protected Suing prints, and thereby give rise to infringement. While the differences in the prints themselves might be enough for the Nets & Co. to escape copyright infringement liability, the standard for trademark and trade dress infringement is different, and centers, instead, on likelihood of consumer. In order to successfully make trademark and trade dress infringement claims, Suing will have to show that due to the similar appearance of the Nets jerseys, consumers are likely to be confused as to the source of the jersey. Such confusion could take the form of consumers believing that Suing approved of or is affiliated with the jerseys, or that the jerseys were born out of a collaboration between Suing and the defendants, which could be an easier task due to its 50-year-long history, widespread media attention, to its sweaters over the years, collaborations with the likes of Puma, and famous fans ranging from Biggie and Tupac to Conor McGregor, Rick Ross, Floyd Mayweather, and Russell Westbrook, among others. Coogie asserts that its designs have acquired enormous value and recognition in the U.S. and throughout the world, with the consuming public easily identifying and distinguishing Coogie as the source of such products. Coogie is seeking an array of monetary damages, as well as a court order that the defendants immediately and permanently cease all manufacture, use, and sales of the infringing jersey and related wares, such as beanies and baseball caps. In the meantime, the NBA has denied that there is any merit whatsoever to Coogie's claims. The case is Coogie Partners, LLC v. NBA Properties, Inc., Brooklyn Nets, LLC, Nike Inc., et al., 119 CV01857 SDNY.